Hi, during the next couple of minutes, I'm going to walk you through the Hindsight average invoice amount alert. So what the system is doing here is it's looking at the average invoice amount over a period. So most recent month versus the previous month, and it's calculating the average invoice amount. So you see I've got a client here, it's got very small, invoices, not an awful lot going on. And we've got a slight uplift from one month to the other. We've put a trigger threshold in here of 10%, and the current variance is 18%. Now, obviously, we can see these are small pound amounts, but you can get the logic and the point here. What we're trying to achieve with this is to notify you when you're looking after a client's bookkeeping, what is going on with the sales ledger, and potentially, ultimately, the goal is to flag up when there are mistakes that have been made, or a client's average sales are declining or increasing. Now, if they're increasing, that's great. It's an opportunity for you to flag that up to them and notify them and say, hey, we've noticed this. We've seen you've had your biggest sales invoice ever. What's changed? What are you doing? This is great stuff. So we've got our threshold set at 10%, but ultimately it's up to you to decide what you want that threshold to be for each client. So on this one, we've gone with a small amount just to highlight what's going on here. We've got the zero hot links to go into each of the invoices in zero, and we can also jump across to the sales overview in zero should we choose to do that. Now, looking at this information here, what we can see is that the lowest invoice in each month was £1, and the highest invoice in the month is being £30.20. So our range of the highest and lowest invoices is actually very similar. But the average of the invoices has shifted and has gone outside of our parameters for the period. So as I've said, the main thing with this is what's happening with somebody's sales ledger. Is business improving? Is it declining? Has somebody made a mistake? Ultimately, that's what the average invoice amount alert is there for, to flag those things up for you.